Hey, what's up guys, Suitable Hands here, and here we go again, Alican Uksul, nice to see you again. So, to be precise, you got 19th place, right? So, top 33 at the German Nationals, and now we're gonna go ahead to your deck profile, tell us what you played.
I played Centur-Ion.
Yeah, you played Centur-Ion, let's go.
Alright, so for the start, obviously we have 3 Primera, 3 Trudrea, and 1 Gargoyle. I did not play MF because MF sucks. This guy is usually enough. You recycle him, and with Trudea you can set him from hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I never needed MF. Maybe in some grindy games would have been nice, but he's just a brick in the end, to be honest.
Okay, so you wouldn't change that, right?
I wouldn't put MF in. So it was fine that I did not play MF. For the other monsters, we have 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Fake Veiler, 3 D-Shifter, and 2 Druid Swarm and 1 Magnamut. So Ash Blossom obviously pretty good against everything. Veiler was good against Snake Eye. Shifter for obvious reasons. Usually you can end on Calamity Lock on like with Shifter, but once they have 1 interrupt, yeah, it's pretty bad for you. I decided to cut Shifter, but in the end, like in the last seconds, I put him back, and yeah, it was fine. Like he was pretty good because my opponents had Ghost Ogre several times, and they couldn't Ghost Ogre me under Shifter. For the Bistits, I mainly put these in for stuff like Branded, Voiceless Voice, and like the best part of the Bistits was the Chaos Angel line, where you summon Druid Swarm, go with Primera and Druid Swarm in your opponent's main phase in Chaos Angel, take 1 out with Druid Swarm, take the second one out with Chaos Angel, and he's light dark, so he's unaffected and cannot be destroyed by battle.
And in one match you told me that you've gone over 10 rounds with just Chaos Angel against against Branded, right?
Yes, it was round 12. We were playing for top card. I won game 1. In game 2, he's favored. I make Chaos Angel, and we sit there like 10 rounds because he cannot. Branded can't out the Chaos Angel, and he won me the game. So, yeah, Magnamut won me the top 64 game as well. Against Melodios, he took out the Grave Target and he just passed on nothing, only a Palooza for 2.
Damn.
Other than that, the Bistits weren't that important.
Nice.
For the spells, we have 1 Bonds, 1 Wake Up, 3 Feed Spell, and 3 Oath. Oath is a starter under Shifter, so you have 3 Oath, 3 Trudea, and another card I will show you in a bit, which are 1-card combos under Shifter for Calamity. Other than that, you also need the Wake Up. When Shifter is alive, it gains you a token, and it helps you play through a Super Poly, because once you have the token, which cannot be fusioned, Primera and Auxilla, they cannot Super Poly you. I did that once against Branded. This one you need to play as well. So this one's pretty standard. For additional spells, we have 3 Prosperity. In my opinion, it was better than playing 3 Bonfire, because Prosperity just digs for everything. Yeah, it's just an insane card, it should be banned, in my opinion. Then we have 3 Super Poly, which I decided to main. Super Poly is super strong against Branded, against Tenpai, so I decided to main it. Even if Tenpai sends me first, it can be very good. Yeah. Then we have the 1 Bonfire, which I played for MF. I also played it because I play Crossout in the side deck, so you could potentially cross out the Bonfire against fire.
Ooh, that's very spicy.
1 off Hold By, 1 off Terraforming as a 4th feed spell.
Yep.
And for the traps, 3 imperm, good against fire, good against every deck really. So I played 9 hand traps. No, not 9, but with shifter and the Bisteds, it's 15, but 3 imperm, 3 ash, 3 Vela, the best ones, in my opinion. And the 1 phalanx, which is insane. Like, this card is very good. That's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we have the synchros, which are 2 Legatia, the best Centur-Ion name definitely, 1 Auxilla. I used to play 2 Auxilla and 1 Legatia, but I turned it around because Legatia is the better card in my opinion. Usually you always make Auxilla first, but sometimes when you have everything from your engine, I greeded and made a Legatia to get the draw 1 and drew into hand traps.
And this card is also very important for some of your side deck choices, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'll go into that later. But that's it for the Centur-Ion synchros. We also have obvious reasons. Crimson Dragon. He got stopped a lot, unfortunately, but when he resolves, you usually win the game because you make this guy, who won me a lot of games. When Calamity resolves, it's usually game. I played against 2 Brandeds, and I Calamity locked both, but unfortunately they set Fawn of Albas, and they just polied my whole board into Albalinetus, 4 cards. I still won both games because I had follow-up and they just end on Albalinetus, but it's still something you have to take care of, you know. When they do it face-up, you can banish the Albas, but once they set it, there's nothing you can do against it. Second target is Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Obviously very strong as well. Plays under skill drain, stops negates, stops summons, is an Omni negate, very good card.
And he's banishing himself for cost, right?
Yeah, he's banishing for cost, so he comes back every turn. One Chaos Angel, insane card. As I mentioned, he came very good today. We play 1 Typhon. I met him a few times, but like he never won me games or anything. Yeah. I still think you have to play him though. Yeah. Then for the super poly targets, we have 1 Garura. I made him very often. Same with Mud Dragon. I also played this spicy card for fire. You poly the 1 Cyber monster and 1 Link monster, so it's Appaloosa and SP, but it never came up. For the Link package, 1 Dark, 1 Celine, and the MVP Access Code Talker. Like this card won me a lot of games as well. It helps to play on the D-Barrier, and usually when you can go for OTK, Access Code is insane.
And what's the line on the D-Barrier to get to Access Code?
On the D-Barrier you can make Dark, for example, and steal a Dark. Once you hit Celine, you can either reborn your Effect Veiler or the Primera, and then use Primera effect, which is a lot of advantage, and then go with Primera and Celine into Access Code Talker. And if you have the Grave, like the Trap and Grave alive, you can get 1 more additional body. He has 5/3, 2 pops. Insane for OTK. Last card is SP, which I made a few times as well. Yeah. Overall, you have to play SP. Okay. Then for the side deck, going first, 3 cross out. Started in every time I went first, unless against Branded, when I knew they play no hand traps. Cross out is insane. Deck lockdown is even better. This card won me almost every game through. I drew it. Or actually, every game through I drew this card. I won because it's protected by Auxilla, your Synchro 12. Your opponent cannot destroy it. And even if they have Cosmic, they need to decide for the field spell or this one. If they leave this one, they still lose. If they leave the field spell, they get Calamity. So this card is insane in this deck. Then we have Double Lightning Storm and Feather Duster. I sided this one every game 2, like when I knew I went second. It's good against Floodgates, it's good against back row, basically against everything, insane. Then we have 3 Eclipse, which were mainly for stuff like Tempai when you don't know if you're going first or second. It's generally good card. Came up a few times. Yeah, it was okay. Same with Nip. I resolved them 3 or 4 times. Good against fire, but usually when I nip fire, they still won. So I'm not sure about Nip.
Damn, okay.
That's it for the deck so far.
That's it for the deck profile. Would you change anything?
Yeah, definitely. I would put in 1 Ogre at least and 1 Cosmic for the crossout targets. Ogre is generally good in this format. Cosmic, I think you should play as well and always side in when you go first for the crossout. Other than that, I lost against 2 Unchained. I went 11-3, I think, and both games I lost against Unchained. It's just my nemesis. I don't know. Card is like this deck is just insane in my opinion. In top 32, he went first. He starts Beckoning Beast. I Impermit, and he plays Undershifter against 2 hand traps because I had 2 Imperms.
Yeah.
And I just lose game 1. Game 2, I go first. No deck lockdown, no crossout, but he had no hand traps anyway. He has the Cosmic. He just Cosmics the field spell. That's why this deck is actually bad, because it loses on 1 Cosmic. Luckily, I didn't get Cosmic a lot, but in that game I got Cosmic. I couldn't resolve it. I still had 3 hand traps, wasn't enough for Unchained, and in the end to beat me. But it happens.
But still, the deck is very much fun to play, right?
It's very fun to play, definitely. I really like this deck. It's getting better, I think, with Whitewoods. And I'm very, very happy with the result today.
So we're looking forward to that. So, Alican, are there any shoutouts?
Yeah, obviously, shout out to my fiancée, Alena. Shout out to my team, Team Freewin. Every member, obviously, for the great support. Kuya, Tang, Beba, Nico, Kian, obviously recording.
Yeah, so Alican, thank you for the deck profile, and we hope to see you again soon.
So as well.
And therefore, have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Bye.